What's up, physical media collectors and people who love movies? I just got done running some errands. I had to return a bunch more movies to Amazon because they came damaged or they were the wrong thing. So I was out and about and I thought I'd stop a few places to see what they had. But let's just get right into it. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new movies here. I got these over 3 different locations. But yeah, let's just get into it. First place I went was to Walmart. And I went there originally to pick up the Tenacious D DVD because I remember seeing it in the $5 bin. So I was going to get that and one other movie. I was not able to find the Tenacious D Pick of Destiny movie because it's like $25, $28 online to buy the Blu-ray. And I'm like, I don't even know if that's worthy of Blu-ray. I mean, I think it'd be just fine on DVD. So I was going to pick it up because I do love Tenacious D. I used to love Tenacious D. They have really fallen off lately. Their last couple albums have been garbage. But the first few were great. The movie was great. I remember seeing that in the theaters, and it was like one of the best times I ever had at the movies. Because I had gotten the soundtrack like a week or two earlier. It came out before the movie. So I had listened to that like 50 times, and I knew all the songs. And then when I was in the theater watching the movie, it was going through the songs that I already knew. So it was just a lot of fun. I really enjoy that movie. I think it's pretty funny. But like I said, I don't know if it's worthy of $25 on Blu-ray. I think a $5 DVD would be just fine. But like I said, I couldn't find it. But as I was digging through the bin, I did find this instead. The Bike Riders. Never even heard of it before. But it looked cool. It had the slip case. So I was like, yeah, for $5, let's give it a shot, I mean, what do I got to lose? Well, you got to lose $5 is what you got to lose, but yeah, it's a biker movie. I love biker movies. Stone Cold, Beyond the Law, I love those. So I was like, yeah, let's give it a shot. The Bike Riders, starring Jodie Comer, Austin Butler, and Tom Hardy. Tom Hardy's a good actor. I enjoy him, so yeah, I'm looking forward to watching that. Like I said, it's only a DVD. It's not the Blu-ray, but like I said, if it sucks, I'm only out $5. If I totally love this and think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, I might pick it up on Blu-ray one of these days. Who knows? But for $5, I'll give it a watch. And then this next one was one of the 2 movies that I was planning on getting, because I remember seeing this one in the $5 bin as well. The original Running Man on Blu-ray with Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is not my favorite Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, but it's decent. I like it. Ben Richards. Mr. Ben Richards. But yeah, this is good. And I figure, for $5, I'll add it to the collection. This is an upgrade. I've already got this on DVD. And the thing about this old school DVD with the slip cover, with the slip case, boom. But yeah, on the front of this, it says 2019, like it acts like this movie takes place in 2019. However, I believe in the movie it's 2017. So that is a misprint on the label there. It says it on the front. It says it on the back. All over the place. But yeah, this is the DVD 2-disc set. However, like I said, for watching the movie, it's going to look better on Blu-ray. So I went ahead and upgraded. Like I said, it was only $5. I figured it was worth it. But yeah, I've got both of those now. Moving on. That's all I got from Walmart. Spent $10 plus tax. Then I had to take something back to Barnes & Noble. I had received The Lost Boys on Blu-ray in the mail. However, it was like slashed across the front. It almost looked like when the people at Barnes & Noble were opening the box, they drug the razor blade right across the top of the movie. And I couldn't see that till I took the cellophane off. And then I saw this like little slash going right across the front. And I was like, that's no bueno. I realized this movie was only like $7.99. But I don't want a copy with a big razor blade slash going right through the cover. So I went ahead and I took it back. And they were cool. They took it back. And like I said, it was already opened. And they took it back with no problem. Refunded my money. But I was like, you know what? Since I'm here, I'm going to go see what else you got. I got 2 items when I was there. This is the first one. Robin Hood Men in Tights on the 50% off rack. Normally it was $14.99. However, I got this for $7.50. I love this movie. Hilarious 80s movie. I can always pop this in and it makes me smile. It's so good. We're man in tights. Yes. So funny. So, yeah, I'm happy to have this. I don't even know if I have this on DVD. Let me check my blu-ray.com app real quick to see if I have it. I feel like I do have it, but I don't know. Let's take a look. I love this app. This is so cool. Search my collection. Let's go ahead and type in Men in. I got Men in Black. Nope, I don't have, so I don't even have that on DVD. I know I've got a burned copy in my collection, but I don't have it on DVD, so that's cool. That's a new pickup that I own now. Happy to have this. I will be watching this soon. Like I said, it makes me laugh. I love it. And then also while I was there, I was just flipping through the regular racks to see what they had. And boom, right here, Glory, 30% off. Normally $14.99. With the 30% off, that makes it a little over $10. But this is a great movie. I also have it on DVD, the old school 2-disc special edition. I mean, this thing is chunky. That's thick. And this is good. But like I said, it's going to look even better in Blu-ray. And this is one of my all-time favorite war movies. This is great. Denzel Washington, Morgan Freeman, they put in epic performances in this. I love it. Matthew Broderick, he's not too bad either. But this is a great movie. I mean, this is one of my probably top 5 favorite war movies of all time. So I was happy to pick it up on Blu-ray for just a little over $10. I figured you can't beat that. Yeah, it might come around cheaper one of these days, but for over $10, I'll go ahead and grab it. So yeah, I'm excited to have that in my collection. And like I said, that is an upgrade. And that's all I got from Barnes & Noble. I think I spent, normally that was going to be about 20 bucks because that one was a little over 10. The other one was $7.50 plus tax. It was ringing up to 19 something. And then she asked me, do I want to use my credit while I was there? I was like, yeah, let me use my credit. So that dropped it down to just a little over 12. So far I'm about $23 in to my purchases. And last but not least, I stopped by the Goodwill store to see what they had because usually they're putting out new movies all the time. So I like to go there like once a week to see if they've got anything new. And so far, the couple times I've been there, I've picked up some excellent additions to my collection. Last week when I was there, I got that Aliens anniversary set that I cannot believe I still got that for $2. The time before that, I got Touching the Void. So when I was there, I was like, let's just take a look, see what they got. And first thing, and these were all at $1.99. Here's the first one. Star Wars The Last Jedi 2-disc special edition. This has got the movie and then another disc full of special features. Plus the digital thing. I never do the digital thing. But yeah, I mean, I figured for $2, I'd go ahead and get this. I'm not a big fan of the Disney Star Wars movies. I've actually never even seen this. I got The Force Awakens, and that's the last Star Wars movie I've seen was The Force Awakens. I mean, that's been like over 10 years ago. So I haven't seen any of the new stuff. I haven't seen Rogue One. I haven't seen any of the new stuff. But I was like, you know what? For $2, I'll go ahead and get it. I mean, Star Wars used to be my favorite movie of all times. I mean, right here. You guys can't see, but on my wall I've got Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi. The big posters, I got them framed. Boom, taking up my whole wall right there. So there is a part of me that does love Star Wars. Like I said, I had never seen this before. And I was like, for $1.99, the discs are in mint condition. I mean, there was a few little grease smudges on there, but I got rid of them, no problem. Yeah, right here, I got this little Oakley cleaning set with this little micro cloth. And I mean, this takes the grease right off. It's great. So yeah, I cleaned up the discs, cleaned up the case, wiped it down with rubbing alcohol, and that's as good as new. $2. Star Wars The Last Jedi. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to watch this because like I said, I've never seen this one before. The one with Mark Hamill. He's such a dork in real life. Mark Hamill. Dude, Mark Hamill is a terrible actor. Okay, I'm just going to say it right now. Yeah, I know he was the voice of the Joker. How hard is that? To voice the Joker. Act like the Joker. But big fucking deal. Dude, anybody can do that. Anybody could be the voice of the Joker. He's the biggest loser actor in all of Hollywood. How do you star in Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, three of the biggest movies in cinematic history, and you can't parlay that over to a successful acting career? How is that possible? Can you name any other movie that he's been in other than something Star Wars? No, you probably can't. What, Black Magic Woman? What, some B-rated movie that I saw on Cinemax 25 years ago? Dude, the guy is a terrible, terrible actor. He's atrocious. Sushi Girl? Have you guys seen Sushi Girl? If you want to see some bad acting, go watch Sushi Girl with Mark Hamill. My God, he is a terrible actor. I think that's the one he gets killed in, and I'm happy about that. I'm glad he gets killed. Terrible. What's next? War of the Planet of the Apes. I'm not even sure which one this is. Hopefully this is the second of the new remakes. I've seen the first one. I never saw any of the ones past that. So I was like, you know what? For $2, I'm going to get it. Because when I'm out and about and I'm in the flea markets and stuff, I always see these. And I just never pulled the trigger on it. But I was like, for $1.99, let's just go ahead and get it. And then when I see the other ones later down the road, I'll go ahead and pick those up as well. But yeah, I really enjoyed the first one of these. The old school one with Mark Wahlberg, that is terrible. That is a terrible version of Planet of the Apes. It's just so bad. It's just so bad. And I must have been the only one that noticed, but it's like all the soldier apes and monkeys and stuff, they all had black faces. And then the ones that were in charge had white faces. Am I the only one that noticed that? I'm just saying, go watch the movie and tell me I'm wrong. But yeah, War of the Planet of the Apes. So yeah, this is another one I have not even seen yet, so I'm excited to watch it. And again, mint condition on the discs. Mint condition. And this one was the Blu-ray and DVD set, along with the digital. So yeah, can't beat that. Can't beat that. And then last but not least, Exodus, Gods and Kings. And I watched this not too long ago. I had this in my burned collection, and I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great. So I was like, for $1.99, I'm going to get this on Blu-ray. I love these, like, I don't know what you call it, like a timepiece type movie. These kind of like old Roman movies and stuff. I love those. I love feeling like I'm going back in time, like Gladiator and stuff like that. So this was good. And actually, I think, yeah, from the director of Gladiator, he also made this movie. I enjoyed it. I thought it was good. And one of those epic type movies. And like I said, another mint condition on the Blu-ray disc. I had to go through there and wipe some grease off, but no scratches at all. The case is in pretty good condition. It had a few like little sticker smudges on there. I had to get them off with the rubbing alcohol. But yeah, can't beat that. $2 for an epic movie like this? I'll take it. They also had Immortals up there, unopened Blu-ray, $1.99. Did I get it? Heck no. Why? Because that movie sucks. Immortals sucked. I might get it next time I'm up there, but I'm telling you, I watched that not too long ago, and I thought it was terrible. I thought it was just terrible. I mean, it was like visually cool, the way they did it, but it had no story to it. Like, I couldn't get into the story. It just was like, just all eye candy type stuff. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. That's all I've got. That was a nice little hunt while I was out in the wild. I thought you said you were never going to say you were out hunting in the wild. I know, I was just kidding. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. And until the next one, y'all, peace.